Coming up in today's bulletin, preparations for the King's birthday celebrations is well underway. Police have arrested a 26-year-old male suspect for allegedly raping a 16-year-old girl. And the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources and its partners marked World Ocean Day. Hello, you're watching SIBC's TV News Bulletin. I'm Sharon Nanao. Preparations for the King's birthday celebrations is well underway. Since gaining independence in 1978, the Solomon Islands has celebrated the birthday of the reigning British monarch each June, following the tradition observed in the United Kingdom. The national holiday holds special significance as the King is the head of state of the Solomon Islands, represented locally by the Governor-General. Alex Dadamu reports.
Solomon Islands will celebrate the King's official birthday this week on Friday, 13 June in Honiara. Private Secretary to Governor-General Rockcliffe Ziza officially announced the celebrations today at a press conference organized by the Government House. The King's official birthday is celebrated in Solomon Islands on the second Saturday of June every year. However, this year it will be celebrated on Friday, 13 June. His Majesty King Charles III was born on the 14th November 1948 and will turn 76 years old this year.
So this year, we celebrate him the 76th official birthday of His Majesty, and this one, His Majesty, take on the throne after the passing of our late Queen Elizabeth II on the 8th of September 2022. So following the coronation of His Majesty King Charles III on 6th of May 2023, this year 2025, our nation will celebrate his official birthday for the third time. So the exact date of the King's official birthdays in terms of the Commonwealth realm countries may vary from country to country, but it's usually sometime in June, yeah. And in Solomon Islands, usually celebrated on the second Saturday of June, yeah, every year, yeah. So this year it will be celebrated on Friday, the 13th of June, as a public holiday in the Solomon Islands.
Deputy Private Secretary Maxwell Banyo in the meantime outlined the day's program.
There will be two programs whereby it happen. The first will be the parade program along National Sports Stadium, along King George VI. The program will begin at 7 a.m. At 7 a.m., where all guests and all the public have been invited for witnessing the parade, the trooping of the colors. Also, you must have witnessing every King's birthday and previously Queen's birthday. I got the police now by leading parade blue, RISIPF, Royal Solomon Islands Police Force. The cocktail reception, Government House. You may expect him for the guests arrive at around 10 a.m. The general public will going to receive him invitation. You will be expected to arrive at the Government House at 10 a.m.
Mr. Banyo also listed individuals who will receive medals and honors during the honors and awards presentation.
This one has presentation of the previous honors and awards. Most Excellent Order of the British Empire Civil Division. To be a Knight of the British Empire, KBE, Sir Waitaben Tabusasi. To be a Commander of the British Empire, CBE, Honorable Matthew Kupawale. To be Officers of the British Empire, OBE, Joseph Hutai Wairaha, Maktas Forau, Mostin Mango. To be members of the British Empire, MBE, Captain Joshua Makai, Hosea Lala, Anthony Pisu Pisu, John Richard Seketala, Keith Davis, Ian H. Vaivaso, Simpson Pogeava. The British Empire Medal, Reverend Stephen Hengwai Ku Malie. The King's Police Medal, John Wesley Matamaru, Ian Harara Vaivaso.
King Charles III, formerly known as the Prince of Wales, became king on the death of his mother Queen Elizabeth II on the 8th of September 2022. Alex Dadamu for SIBC TV.
Police officers at the Naha police station have arrested a 26-year-old male suspect for allegedly raping a 16-year-old girl. In a media statement released by the RSIPF today, reports the rape incident is said to occur at a community in East Honiara on 2nd June 2025. Now, police station officer commanding station Superintendent Leslie Kili said it was alleged that the suspect asked the victim to massage his back, but the victim refused and went to the bathroom for a shower when the suspect raped her. Superintendent Kili said the victim reported the matter to her aunt, which led to a police case being filed against the suspect. Mr. Kili said RSIPF remains committed to addressing sexual violence and supporting victims throughout the investigative process. He calls on communities to report such unwanted incident to the police. He said by coming forward, individuals can not only find support they need, but also help foster a safer community for everyone. Now, the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources joined global efforts to mark World Ocean Day in Honiara. On Sunday, highlighting the vital connection between Solomon Islanders and the ocean, through a live talkback show under the theme Awaken New Depths, Wonder, Sustaining What Sustains Us. Alex Dedamu with the details.
The Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources and its partners yesterday marked the World Ocean Day in Honiara with a talkback show. This year's event was celebrated under the theme Awaken New Depths, Wonder, Sustaining What Sustains Us. In his remarks to mark the International Day, Supervising Minister for the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources, Honorable Jimson Tanagada, said the theme strongly resonates with the country's local context, particularly in relation to Solomon Islanders' relationship with the ocean.
In Solomon Islands, our connections to ocean is deeply rooted in custom, traditions and way of life. For generations, our communities have relied on the ocean, not only for sustenance, but also as a source of identity, spirituality, and cultural exchanges. These intrinsic value and principles are more important than ever as we look to progress into the future. This year's theme resonates strongly with our local context, emphasizing the relationship and interdependence we have with the ocean. As a nation surrounded by over 1.6 square kilometers of marine territory, we are custodians of both our seas and our cultural legacy. The theme highlights our ongoing commitment and importance of the sustainable management, conservation and restoration of our ocean ecosystems.
Honorable Tanagada added the country's rich marine biodiversity calls for its sustainable use for future generations.
Solomon Islands is blessed with rich biodiversity and invaluable marine resources. Our natural marine biodiversity is amongst the more diverse on the planet, being part of the globally renowned coral triangle. It was assessed in 2014 that the total annual value of Solomon Islands marine ecosystem services is more than 2.6 billion SBD. Our biological diversity has supported our island-based livelihood and economies for centuries and continues to serve as the foundation of our community's socio-economic sustenance. It is estimated that Solomon Islanders consume more than 33 kg per year of fish. Seaweed farming, for example, has successfully supplanted unsustainable fishing practices, thereby addressing the economic needs and sustaining the livelihoods of communities across the Solomon Islands.
Alex Dadamu for SIBC TV.
Anavon Island Marine Conservation Area is currently the only legally recognized marine conservation site in the Solomon Islands. This was revealed by Peter Kenlorea of the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources, Community-Based Resource Management CBRM Division, during the World Oceans Day Talkback Show yesterday. Mr. Kenlorea highlighted that while many communities across the provinces has established marine conservation areas, these are not yet legally recognized.
So far, we have only one site or community that have been gazetted under the Protect Areas Act. Am now Anabons, legally recognized by national government BUMI. Apart from that, a lot of communities are also doing community management where low down the community level have not come up with.
He added that a recent study conducted by the South Pacific Community SPC in collaboration with the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources showed that around 158 local communities are actively engaged in the CBRM.
So around the country, just recent studies by survey by SPC with them collecting data from water partner organization and work with the Ministry and Environment, Ministry of Fisheries and Environment. We got around 158 communities that are doing CBRM currently, but the ministry is also aware that other CBOs are also helping other communities that are other stakeholders of water for also look after resource water, and so that number might go up, and I know by him still go up.
Meanwhile, Environment and Conservation Division Officer Rose said local communities stand to benefit from marine conservation sites.
Allow marine life and habitats to recover, increasing biodiversity and ecosystem health. Secondly, serve as research and monitoring sites, helping UMI understanding deep ecological processes, strengthening cultural and traditional marine stewardship, blending modern science with local science and economic opportunities, example ecotourism, sustainable fisheries, and lastly climate buffers, protecting shorelands and supporting carbon storage.
And now the latest in sports.
55 points to 13 points. It ends at full time as Sosa Rugby Club picks up the second defeat in the 2025 Honiara Rugby Union Association HRUA 15's competition. Sosa took on powerhouse Henderson Hammerheads on Saturday at the Townground Rugby Stadium for their third match in their campaign following their win over Sinu Rugby Club a fortnight ago. Sosa team captain Laston Ramsey said they tried their best on Saturday. However, against Hammerheads, it was always going to be a tough match.
Follow Hammerheads, but give me a strong game. We will try best bloom a little bit. We will improve Kamlo festival game bloom. We'll try to improve, but Hammerheads are nice team too. We'll try best bloom a lot. We will come out good. But me happy lot boys. So far, salute training. We will start come number low boys and no much good too. As time we will come in the league, we will do my boys numbers start improve. Field silent training, silent gym, and we will try for improve game bloom hall too because but Sosa body but sponsor for me well too. Like make them Sosa body happy too. And we will got a big family now Sosa.
Despite the 42 points defeat, Ramsey said Sosa Rugby Club is aiming high and looking for another top 4 finish in this year's HRUA 15s competition, while also taking the time to thank fans for their continuous support.
Boys play good, but we will need to improve lot. 2-3 ball handling belum malam we will be setakat soloran, but team game, but excitement belum game is ana. Setakat young boys just play good then. And belum malam like at least try best to qualify lo this round to be top 8 and aim for me will kasih top 4 to the tournament. So thank you too much. We will play, we will setakat support the crowd. But we will not like my new crowd too. But hey, tell me well, I mean, boys doing 2-3 solo run, we will let them crowd. Thank you too much, lo fans and family for come support team. Boys by improve lo game and hopefully win some win lo tournament.
Matches for the HRUA 15s competition meanwhile continues this week at the Tan Ground Rugby Stadium in Honiara. Martin Taromane, SIBC Sports.
And that's news. Follow us on sibconline.com.sb and our SIBC News Facebook page for more of our latest stories. Thanks for watching.